This segment sponsored by Wagyu Burger Shack.
I am outside of Wagyu Burger Shack, which is a brand new burger joint that recently opened here in Fort Wayne. Today I'm going to take you on the inside, learn about their menu, taste some options, but first let's head over to the farm because this is a farm to fork restaurant. Joining me now is Quiane Crews, who is the acting CEO. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, can't complain.
Yes, okay, so we are outside. People are probably like, why are we here at this farm? Because we're going to learn so much information about Wagyu Burger Shack that just opened up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, okay, so let's just start off with what is a Wagyu Burger Shack?
So Wagyu is a Japanese cattle, and we basically breed those Japanese cattle here on the farm. And so people wondering, we are at the farm to kind of show the behind the scenes of where the food actually come from. So from farm to fork type of concept. And our partners kind of had this idea in mind, and you know, we just kind of put it together, and we wanted to bring something fresh to the community.
Yeah, absolutely, which is so cool because the concept of the restaurant is more of a casual format, but with gourmet food, right? Yeah. And so stay tuned. You know, we're going to head over to the restaurant to check that out soon. But this farm to fork concept is something that is really growing and people are seeking it out. Why do you think it's really a popular trend?
I think people want to know where their food is being sourced. I think people want to know more about what they're eating. So I feel like as business owners and as a, you know, restaurant owner, we should be, you know, being transparent about, you know, where our stuff is being sourced as far as like our produce, meats, and different things like that. So I feel like if we build a business off transparency, it'll give us longevity. Yeah,
absolutely. And this Wagyu, I've had Wagyu a few times and it is prime, right? It is the best, honestly, the best meat. And so it is a Japanese form of a cow, but you all have it here. So you all actually are able to breed Japanese cows here. How long has this taken to really get the cows up to this measure?
Our partners invested into this process about 3 or 4 years ago, starting with the mothers and the father, and then kind of had their cattle, and then now their babies are, you know, on behind us now.
Yeah, which is so cool just to take a look at and kind of gain that experience. And then everything is fresh at the restaurant. And so this is where you started. And next up, we're going to head to the restaurant.
Awesome.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, we are now over at the Wagyu Burger Shack, and I am joined by Quiane Crews, who is the acting CEO. And so now let's talk about this establishment. Okay, so first and foremost, you're located off of East State and Coliseum, and you're right behind the Pizza Hut, so great location. And so what's the vibe and the feel of your establishment?
We want to make it like a chill spot. So we want to kind of bring like the vibe that you would get if you travel outside of the city to go eat places. So we wanted to bring that vibe here. Like if you come in, you'll see candles, you'll see, you know, books, you will see dominoes, you will see cards. So we want to make it a spot where people can come lounge. So since we opened, there's been people coming here chilling, playing cards, waiting on their food. So it's been really cool to see people kind of experience what we are bringing to the table.
Right, okay, a good little vibe going. And then to your point, people have two options. They can come in, order to go, or sit down and enjoy it here. You have music going typically, and so it's a whole dynamic. And so let's talk about options that people have. I was taking a little peek of your menu underneath the shack. I see what y'all did there. And so let's talk about the menu options and what made you all choose these selections.
So we have our best seller, which is the Wagyu Bacon Lover. You know, America loves their pork. So, you know, of course, we're gonna add it with one of the best burgers, you know, and then we have our Amish John Classic. So that's named after one of our partners that joined us. He's a silent partner, so we named a burger after him. And then we have the sliders. Those are really good. you know, a good touching piece for people who don't want to eat super big burgers. You know, you can get those little bite-sized burgers, really kid friendly and stuff. I know a lot of people been asking us to have a kid menu, but the sliders are just as close to that. So, and then we also have a vegan option with our beet burger. I know a lot of people want to come here, celebrate the success of us, so we want to make it welcoming to everybody, for our beef lovers and our veggie lovers.
That's good and that's smart. And I like the combination. That looked interesting. Beet and chickpeas. Okay, so that's going to be one on the tasting list. And then you have your sides, traditional fries, onion rings, fried pickles. And so let's talk about what's to come. I know that you all just launched, but you have some exciting things that you're going to be offering your customers.
Oh yeah, so we are going to be, as of this week, announcing that we're going to be pushing out, like, you can buy raw meat from us. So you don't have to have it cooked, it'll be frozen. You will be able to buy it right from the kitchen, right from our website, and come pick it up from our kitchen. Okay,
and what's so dynamic about that is you have your farm to fork. So this is local meat, that good high quality Wagyu. I heard that you will have you'll have patties and you'll have steak. What types of steak?
Tomahawk, we'll have the 5-ounce steaks. So we'll have all of the kind of the good steaks that the cattle, you know, comes from the cattle for the most part.
Right, and those tomahawks are huge. Okay, well, I cannot wait to sit down and give this a taste. So shall we?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, guys, the moment we've been waiting for. We are here at Wagyu Burger Shack, and we're going to try the burgers, and I'm really excited. Okay, you just told me about them. You said there was a bestseller, and that's what we have here. What is it called?
So we got the Wagyu Bacon Lover, sauteed onions, fresh lettuce, tomatoes, topped with some good bacon, and our aioli signature sauce.
Oh, is the sauce on it? Or is that what's here? It's on it.
Yep.
And then you have all these side options?
The onion rings, aioli sauce, fried pickles.
Juicy.
First bite impression?
Very tasty. Very tasty. Very satisfying. With all the flavors, especially that bacon added on. I like that. Very good, and I'm so excited. I haven't had onion rings in a while.
We'll try it with the aioli sauce.
Okay. Yeah, and it's perfect to go in this. And they get a lot. I mean, it's a pretty big burger.
Yeah.
Is that homemade? Wow, that's really good. Okay, I like that. Very tasty. The official Wagyu burger. Okay, so next we have this vegan option.
Yep.
Okay.
The Grassy Grace, it's our beet and chickpea option with the lettuce, tomato. I believe it has our signature sauce on it as well.
Wow, look at that. And what type of bread is it? Sourdough?
Yep.
Oh, now I'm so interested because, you know, a lot of time the vegan option is a bean burger. So I like that this is creative. Okay, here we go. See that beet in the middle? This is really good. So I love beets, number one. And I think this is so creative because it's like that juiciness to it. So it's not dry, and you know that you're eating healthier. So it's a really great healthy option, especially with this sourdough. It's not overwhelming. This is really good. Okay, and then you have fried pickles, which I love. Okay. And then, of course, you said the aioli, so let me go ahead and do the dip, which is delicious, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna try it on its own. Nice crunch, nice texture. Still hot. All right, Quiane, that was good. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay, so now I have to do Jessica's favorite pick. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
It's actually this. I know, this is a Wagyu Burger Shack, and Wagyu meat is so good, but the creativity that's on this burger. I mean, it's so flavorful. Like I said, it's light and it's healthy. So I love that. And then the onion rings and the fried pickles are delicious. I may have to go with the onion rings as my favorite. But definitely everything is worth trying. So you all can taste your favorite too. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I enjoyed learning. Yes. And if you'd like more information about Wagyu Burger Shack, of course, they are now open. We'll have their website listed below. Take a look at their menu, check out their hours, and I'll see you after the break.
This segment is sponsored by Wagyu Burger Shack.